Hey everybody, Jimmy Kimmel here. Listen, I know what you're thinking. Another year, another eggnog hangover, and another Christmas special? But hold your reindeer right there. This isn't your grandma's Christmas special, unless your grandma's got a thing for mind-blowing trivia, because we're about to deck the halls with 10 Christmas facts that'll leave you saying, "Holy tinsel, I didn't know that." So grab some cocoa, put on your ugliest Christmas sweater, you know you've got one, and get ready to jingle all the way to Knowledge Town. It's gonna be merry, it's gonna be bright, and it might just make you the smartest elf at the holiday party. Let's do this. Okay, everyone knows Christmas is about celebrating the big guy's birthday, right? Jesus, the reason for the season, all that jazz. But here's the thing. Did you know nobody actually knows when he was born? Not even close. It's like trying to guess your weird uncle's birthday. You know it's somewhere around tax season, but good luck pinning down the exact date. The Bible's a little vague on the details, and historians have been debating it for centuries. Some say spring, some say fall, some say it was so cold the sheep were wearing tiny sweaters. The point is, December 25th, totally random. It wasn't until the 4th century that some Roman bigwigs decided to make it official. Maybe they were just tired of arguing, or maybe they needed a reason to throw a midwinter party. Either way, December 25th it was, and the rest, as they say, is history. You know how everyone's always arguing about the right way to celebrate Christmas? Real tree versus fake tree, eggnog versus hot chocolate, Mariah Carey versus literally anyone else? Well, get this. Some people take it even further and celebrate Christmas on a whole different day. I'm talking about our friends in the Orthodox Christian world. Russia, Greece, parts of Eastern Europe. They're all about that January 7th life. Why? It's a long story involving different calendars and religious traditions, but the point is, Christmas isn't a one-size-fits-all kind of holiday. Imagine getting 2 Christmas dinners, 2 rounds of presents, double the awkward family time. Actually, maybe that's not so great. But hey, at least it spreads out the holiday cheer, right? All right, pop quiz, hotshot, where does the word Christmas come from? If you said Christ in Mass, congratulations, you just earned yourself a gold star. But hold on, there's more to it than meets the eye. See, Christes Maius, that's Old English for Christ's Mass, was the happening phrase way back in the 11th century. And speaking of Xmas, did you know that X isn't just some modern shortcut for people who hate vowels? It actually represents the Greek letter chi, which is the first letter of Christ in Greek. So there you have it. Xmas is basically a secret code for Christmas. Don't tell anyone. So next time you're feeling fancy, whip out Christes Maius at your next holiday gathering. Chapter 4. Blame it on the Victorians. Let's be honest, folks. Christmas as we know it, it's basically a Victorian invention. Forget Santa and his reindeer. These guys were the real MVPs of holiday cheer. Before Queen Victoria and her main squeeze, Prince Albert, Christmas was a much more low-key affair. But then those 2 lovebirds came along and decided to spice things up. We're talking Christmas trees, caroling, gift-giving. They went all out, and frankly, we're still feeling the aftershocks. So next time you're rocking around the Christmas tree, sipping eggnog and feeling all festive, give a little nod to the Victorians. Chapter 5. From Forest to Festive, the Christmas Tree's Wild Ride. Ah, the Christmas tree, that majestic symbol of holiday cheer, covered in twinkling lights and enough ornaments to make a squirrel jealous. But have you ever stopped to wonder where this whole tree in the living room thing came from? Buckle up, because it's a wild ride. We're going all the way back to 16th century Germany, where people apparently thought it was a good idea to bring evergreen trees into their homes and decorate them with, get this, fruit and nuts. These early Christmas trees were seen as symbols of life and hope during the dark winter months. Over time, the tradition spread throughout Europe, eventually making its way to England thanks to, you guessed it, Queen Victoria and her Christmas-loving crew. So next time you're admiring your Christmas tree, take a moment to appreciate its long and strange journey from the forest to your living room. Chapter 6. Norway, the gift that keeps on giving, trees. You know how everyone loves getting presents for Christmas? Well, imagine being London and getting a giant Christmas tree every year. From Norway. Talk about a thoughtful gift. But this isn't just any tree, folks. We're talking a towering behemoth of a spruce, carefully chosen from the forests of Norway and shipped all the way to Trafalgar Square. And the best part? It's not just a random act of tree-giving kindness. This annual tradition is Norway's way of saying thanks to the UK for their support during World War II. So next time you're feeling scroogey about the holidays, just remember that somewhere out there, a giant Norwegian spruce is making its way to London, spreading Christmas cheer. Chapter 7. Santa, from saint to super gift giver. Let's be real, folks. Santa Claus is the man. He's got the whole flying reindeer thing down pat. He always knows what you want for Christmas, even if you haven't quite figured it out yourself. And he manages to deliver billions of presents in one night without breaking a sweat. But have you ever stopped to wonder where the jolly old elf came from? Well, buckle up, because we're diving deep into the history of Santa Claus. And it all starts with a guy named Saint Nicholas. Now, Saint Nick wasn't always about the toys and reindeer. Back in the 4th century, he was just your average, everyday bishop, known for being super generous and helping out those in need. Over the centuries, Saint Nicholas's legend grew, and he eventually became the patron saint of children, sailors, and oddly enough, pawnbrokers. And somewhere along the way, he morphed into the jolly, bearded gift giver we know and love today. So next time you're writing your letter to Santa, take a moment to thank Saint Nick for paving the way. He may not have had a sleigh or a team of flying reindeer, but he definitely knew the true meaning of Christmas. Chapter 8. Santa's Got Competition, the Global Gift-Giving Squad. Okay, so we all know and love Santa Claus, the big guy in red who delivers presents to all the good little boys and girls. But did you know that Santa's got some serious competition in the gift-giving department? That's right, folks. Around the world, there are tons of other festive figures who bring holiday cheer and presents to kids of all ages. Take, for example, La Befana, the Italian Christmas witch. Don't worry, she's not here to steal your candy or turn you into a toad. In fact, she's actually quite lovely. Legend has it that La Befana flies around on her broomstick, delivering toys and treats to well-behaved children on the eve of Epiphany, January 6th. And then, there are the Yule Lads, Iceland's answer to Santa's elves. For 13 days leading up to Christmas, the Yule Lads come down from the mountains one by one and leave small gifts in the shoes of good children. The point is, Santa's not the only game in town when it comes to holiday magic. Chapter 9. Jingle bells, not so Christmassy, after all. Alright, let's talk about everyone's favorite Christmas carol, Jingle Bells. You know the one? It's catchy, it's festive, and it makes you want to hop in a one-horse open sleigh and go dashing through the snow. But here's the thing. Jingle Bells wasn't originally a Christmas song at all. I know, it's shocking. The song was actually written in 1850 by a guy named James Lord Pierpont, and it was originally titled One Horse Open Sleigh. And get this, it was written for Thanksgiving. That's right, the song we all associate with Christmas trees and presents was originally meant to celebrate turkey and stuffing. So next time you're belting out this holiday classic, remember its surprising origins, and maybe give a little nod to Thanksgiving while you're at it. Chapter 10. The Year Christmas Was Cancelled. Sort of. Alright folks, gather around and listen closely because I'm about to drop some serious Christmas knowledge on you. Did you know that there was a time when celebrating Christmas was actually illegal in England? Yeah, you heard me right. No carols, no presents, no figgy pudding. So what happened? Well, back in 1644, a group of grumpy old men known as the Puritans came to power, and they weren't exactly known for their love of holiday cheer. They thought Christmas had become way too commercialized, ironic, right? And that people had forgotten the true religious meaning of the holiday. So they decided to ban all Christmas celebrations. Of course, people being people, not everyone was thrilled about this whole no Christmas thing. Many folks continued to celebrate in secret, risking fines and imprisonment just to keep the Christmas spirit alive. Thankfully, this Christmas ban didn't last forever. In 1660, the monarchy was restored and Christmas was once again legal. Outro Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. So there you have it, 10 Christmas facts that are more surprising than finding a lump of coal in your stocking. Hopefully you learned something new, had a few laughs, and maybe even impressed your friends with your newfound Christmas knowledge. Remember, Christmas is more than just presents and eggnog, though those are pretty great too. From all of us here, have a very Merry Christmas, a Happy Hanukkah, a joyous Kwanzaa, and a fantastic holiday season, no matter how you celebrate.